Okay, good. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
to an exciting race. Gadie's last of the group's Nostalgia's first.
Pog.
And it should be an exciting one. Gadie can be the first person to win a group, so no pressure. I think I said that one earlier, didn't I?
You did.
But for all the new people who weren't here an hour ago, you know.
Well, you weren't live on stream when
Oh yeah,
that
no,
happened, so I had you
we
muted.
weren't. No, you muted us. So, are you excited, Snub?
I am on the edge of my seat. I woke
Oh.
up just for this.
Neil, you've got the triple commentary here. You madman. This should be very exciting.
Should be.
I like how Power Plant Climb is no longer free on 60 FPS.
Rip.
I should
Raisins.
make sure my time is working.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I'm going to
Fine.
quickly get a drink now, because then I won't have to get it later. That's my thinking.
See, I got a drink before we went live.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
I need a drink. Drinking's for nerds.
Good stuff. Alright. So, chat, who do you think's gonna win?
I didn't save my best segments from yesterday.
Oh!
Big goof.
Wait, these are my wrong splits. It's fine.
Oh, right.
There it is.
There we go. I won 26-44.
Right. Traffic car. Need to get the traffic car.
Fairly tied on who the chat thinks will win. One vote for Snub, one vote for Cider. So,
Hello?
close now, but they both think she'll win the race.
I think everyone wins if they take part.
Ah, how wholesome. Oh, cool. Let's see how bad the delay is.
Rip. Whoops.
Getting some spooky Greg action.
Spooky Greg. Yeah.
I need another car fast.
We're a bit early, I think. Oh well. Better early than late, maybe.
Oh.
shoot.
Is this done new game or
Yes.
Yeah, new game.
new game? Okay.
But have that intro cutscene. 260 times is not enough.
Okay, so who's going to do the countdown?
Would you like to, Snub?
I want DJ to do it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. We all ready then? It's on the screen.
Yeah, I'm
Assume you're
good.
Ready.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And,
And
they're off.
away we go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, runners.
Looked
They're
at both runners and made the odds be forever in your favour.
Going all out there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's see how big.
And they're off. They're
there we
both
go.
off.
About a second and a half lead for Nostalgia, because that totally is a lead. Oh, he's run already. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, Nostalgia.
Good job. Very impressive. I think
World
that's new
record.
world record by
1.5
about an hour and a half.
seconds. Yeah.
In that.
Yeah. I don't know what FPS Nostalgia runs on. I know he does Out of Bounds.
You know what FPS Gadie runs on?
He's on 100.
I think Nostalgia runs on 144 or something like that. He has high FPS.
Okay. So I know he was doing Out of
Frames.
Bounds.
We are on the hardest mission in the game, Cola Caper.
It's impossible, really. If either of these runners complete it,
Maybe
then...
taking quite
actually-
a wide line there.
Yeah, Gadie didn't get the angle right. Got stuck in the hedge a bit.
He'll be losing at least a second or two there.
Yeah, that's 114. That's
As
not
Vapo
normally
points
seen
out
as
in the
that.
crowd, it is possible he forgot what mission he was doing and was either going to drive towards the school or try and collect Rod's inhaler.
Meanwhile,
Cola Caper, which I have attempted to do many times.
Nostalgia doing a very long time skip here. Oh wow, that moved a frame. That was not a... It literally moved one whole frame. There we go. Nostalgia's back. Oh, I jinxed it.
Nostalgia
Monkey S.
might not be back yet, but
Monkey S.
hopefully he'll be back soon.
Well, Gadie on SMRT here.
Should we take some time to try and explain what's going on?
Sure. Explain away.
Well, in the video game The Simpsons Hit and Run, there's a feature where if you fail a mission 7 times, you get to skip the mission, which is the fastest way to the end of the game. And in this category, all story missions, you're not allowed to do that.
Good. It sounds like a terrible thing.
Every single mission.
Hey, I found my lost nacho.
The any percent speedrun is considered by many to be incredibly boring.
Piece of cake.
So this is the main category, because this is basically any percent, except you actually play the game. Also, a noteworthy thing to mention about this game is that
I gave it to Bart.
in order to complete it, you need to buy 10 items,
Yeah.
6 cars, and 4 clothes.
Wow, that's a total of
Total.
20. Chopper.
3,625 coins,
Right.
which is a bit of a whopper. So it's not as simple as
Almost done. Now I need
Hold
to
on.
find your stupid
Oh yeah, it looks like we're having
we
a
might be
restart.
going for a restart.
Might
on
need
the
to do a
race.
restart. Abort! Abort!
Might be a ball
Abort.
in the race.
Abort race!
Where did I leave my
Abort!
Gadie.
Abort! Red flag! Red flag! Restart! Gadie can hear this. Abort! Restart!
Now to return this stuff
Let's
before
hope
He's
Gadie
definitely
can hear it.
I'm around talking to myself.
You can hear
He's
us
definitely-
getting ready for the restart.
Well, Gadie's still going.
He is still going and at tremendous pace.
The vibration.
Flies over all the bots and the
He
wasps.
might be happy to reset this. 'Cause,
You might be happy to reset this.
Yeah, no, it's just...
He might be very happy to find out that there's a reset. Tension somehow.
Abort, Gadie, abort. If you can hear this, I don't
Gadie,
think
abort.
he can hear this. Oh no.
He's deafened.
Quick, call him Sparrow. Call him.
An hour and a half to wait until Gadie realizes there's a
Call him
restart.
on his mobile.
Is the title not updated?
Oh no, the title's not updated.
It's all gone wrong.
Oh no.
It's all gone wrong.
I don't know, I thought he had his number.
Do you have to wait until he reaches sexy footage?
Oh no, we're gonna have to wait until sexy footage. Oh dear.
Just try every single number, Sparrow. You'll reach him eventually.
07.
Oh, Vapor knows how to summon Gadie, apparently.
He was like that when I got here. Nothing lasts forever. Watch it, I almost spilled my sundae.
dear.
Oh no. Nostalgia,
Yes.
how did your OBS crash?
I don't know, because it didn't crash, but it stopped doing things. Like, it didn't close, but it stopped doing everything.
So that's why it
And then as
stopped.
soon as I touched anything, then it crashed.
So
Okay.
literally there was no real way of you fixing it on the spot.
No.
Oh, he knows! He knows! He knows! Okay.
Yay.
Ah, what happened?
Nostalgia's
Nostalgia's
OBS
OBS
crashed.
Ah,
And there was no real way of fixing it.
I'm gonna bring
So
out
I'm-
Task
I'm-
Manager to see if there's
unfortunately-
anything, like,
Unfortunately, Gadie, we needed to abort that.
I'm kind of happy.
Okay.
Okay. Is your feed working now, Nostalgia?
It should be.
Yikes,
Let's see.
I'm gonna have to restart that in VOC, I think. Stop and restart. Okay. Visible. Warning, you might get some Amazon Prime ads because of me trying to reset the feed of Nostalgia.
Right.
Speaking of, subscribe with Twitch Prime.
Oh yes. It's Twitch.
We're 5 subscribers away from an emote.
Nice.
Ooh, that's not many.
Okay, hang on. Let
All
me.
money,
just
all
do
money
this.
goes to charity.
That's true.
There you go. And some.
That's okay. Oh, this is wow. Wow. Oh, dearie, dearie me.
What am I missing here?
The screeners via Twitch Prime totally
Oh, the Republic of Gamers.
It's helpful that I know. Oh no, there's two of them.
Right. I think instead I'm gonna close the stream on my monitor and just open it on my phone
Oh,
and hope
that's
that
a-
doesn't break anything then.
Cool. Oh, the runner's ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, Snub, you do it this time.
Okay. At the same time. 3, 2, 1, go.
You didn't say.
It wasn't sent because I was sending too many too quickly.
Also, it said the one in chat, you didn't say one out loud.
I said one out loud in my real life, if that helps.
Well, I went.
I went to.
Okay, they went.
They broke them.
There we go. River off. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, OBS.
Welcome to the start of the stream, everybody. We have just
Yes.
started the race now for the first time.
This looks familiar.
It'll give you the get up and go. You need to do all the pathetic stuff you have to do. Try new improved Buzz Cola.
Definitely a bit of a case of deja vu here.
Buzz Cola.
Will Gadie remember how to do Cola Caper this time?
That is an interesting. That's a good point. Let's see if he goes the correct way to the Quickie Mart.
It's
Very well
crashing
hidden
time.
in between all those
Love
buildings
to
in that
sit.
section there.
So long, suckers!
We'll see how nostalgic it is, 'cause we can see.
You're
think
driving
that's the
it
colour
better,
truck.
but let's see you do better.
Seems they both seem to know where it is. They know where the quickie mart is. That's good to know.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission
Very similar
complete.
strategy.
Go back home.
Slightly ahead here. Gets, I think, a 113. That'll be for him.
Oh,
Oh no, it's
And that was
112. Nostalgia got a 113.
Well, it's about
a
time.
1 second lead all the way.
That's it.
All different.
Okay,
That'll
so we'll
do.
call it here. It's a good race, everyone.
Now, as soon as Homer gets back to the house with the ice cream and cola, Marge
As
tells
soon as
him
I'm done
that
scratching
Lisa
myself, your history.
has gone to school without the
Oh,
science.
Gadie got caught on the fire truck there.
It's unfortunate indeed.
I think they're roughly Nostalgia maybe a fraction ahead, but this is good enough to type.
Nothing lasts
Sparrow,
forever.
assuming that there's been some
Wow,
targeted
this car
attacks
sure
there.
can take a beating. Part of the deal.
Some
Oh wow, that was
We're number
synchronized.
one. Oh, that's
getting out of the
nice.
camera stand,
Synchronized.
entering the school. Oh, Gadie's camera move. That's disappointing. Broke the sync.
what Gadie managed to achieve there, but Nostalgia didn't, is he managed to do a little kick whilst the mission complete was appearing on his screen, which made Homer not do his little dancing animation, so he gets to go walking a lot sooner.
Not that it really matters for this mission, but
It
there are
doesn't really
missions
matter
where
for
it
that
matters.
mission, but
Like this
on
one.
most missions,
Let's do this thing.
you will want to do a little jump at the
You
end.
do the jump hard to
get
get
going.
so you can kind of move it.
I
during it.
am evil Homer.
Yeah.
I am evil Homer.
I've just seen Sparrow's HLV in chat.
Flanders cooler. I gave it to Barney.
Another noteworthy point about this mission is that right at the end, when you talk to Flanders, you don't want to park your car too close to Flanders because it will despawn the car.
There's also a few other missions that are like that. 2-1 left.
Almost done. Now I need
A lot
Flanders'
in
stupid
the
picture of a
mission.
stupid family. Okay, last one. Now where did I leave Rod's stupid inhaler?
Fairly close
Duh,
behind
on
us.
top of the dump truck.
Very close, doing a very solid work.
I think Nostalgia ever so slightly ahead. I can see.
Now to return this stuff before the
Yeah,
cops
it's literally
find me
within a
sitting
second
around
of each
talking
other.
to myself.
Because,
They both seem to be doing exactly the same thing in terms of like movement strat-wise.
we time
Very nice to see.
speed, so people don't get disadvantaged by having long loads.
Oh, I think I broke
Why
something.
Nostalgia's time is behind Gadie, by the way, because he has longer loads.
That was
Yes,
easy as
actually on the PC version,
Flanders, look.
someone named Zoton2 managed to make
Well,
an
it's about time.
auto-loader,
Auto splitter with a load
because
remover.
that's what we want.
Notice that
And it automatically removes all loading screens from the time.
Nostalgia did the slightly newer route for getting the neighbour's wasp. It's an attempt to try and make the trailer park one more consistent later on, and Gadie didn't go for it. It surprised me slightly. I don't if it was going to be them doing different things to each other, I thought Gadie would have done it more at once.
Here we're going to see them push Lenny closer to Barney, so that they don't have to walk as far when they have to talk to Barney after talking to
Nicely done
Lenny.
by both of them. Gadie actually able to talk to Barney first here, which
Piece of cake.
will skip the text box, prompting him to buy the plow kit.
I have
See
road
what
rage
traffic
and
how
I
he
know
gets.
how
Oh,
to
he
use
missed
it.
the minivan.
Wow, I need
Oh, he's in the glass truck.
He's taken the glass truck.
And Nostalgia has
Nostalgia's
taken the
taking
pickle truck.
I
One
mean-
thing
Suggestions
that's
are
worth
futile.
noting is that you need to buy the Plough King, but as soon as you bought it and the mission starts, you don't need to drive it.
You're not gonna get more.
I assume Radical didn't expect people
Fuck
to
it, I almost spilled my
use traffic
Sunday.
cars for this mission. But that's what happens when they make the traffic cars better than the actual cars.
It's not like the Plough King would do a bad job of killing Smithers, it's just that he's so slow at getting there, it's not worth
It
it.
just loses time. Even before we used traffic cars, I'm pretty sure the strat was to use the
Learn
family
to
sedan
drive,
for this
dumbass.
mission. And
But
those
he's
traffic
getting
cars are
Smithers
just
into
faster.
I'm
into
a
Nicely
this
done.
one right there.
speed.
Very
Getting
synchronized.
lots of damage.
Yeah, that's the glass truck will do more damage. It's a bit slower, a bit harder to control than the minivan.
I would never choose to get the glass van myself, not a fan of the
I
van.
I understand how it's fast. I'm just very bad at controlling it. It can kind of be physicsed a bit.
How can I?
But yeah, that fast
It's
office
crashing
space is
time.
giving Gadie
If you
ever so
just
slightly
mind,
detailed,
how
but it's
come
very
I
close.
Failing the
love
button
Oh
jump
no,
there. Failing
nostalgia.
the button jump twice.
That's not good.
Christ.
3,
Like
4.
anyone
There we
likes
go.
Failing it once,
Nostalgia.
twice,
Stupid like a fuck.
3 times.
There we go.
That
Nostalgia.
trick where you jump on the button instead of pressing the button to make the platform move saves about 1 second. And if you fail it even once, it's already been not worth it by a large amount.
It's not like anyone likes these
It's
things.
safe to not go for it, but these are
Not many
true
people
gamers.
have been going for it, especially since recently a lot of people have lowered their FPS for the outbounds, and the button jump is harder on their FPSs.
Indeed,
Everyone
although
sucks,
both
but
players are playing on at least 100, so
Yeah.
it does seem like it should be doable.
Well, it's doable on 60. It's just hard.
It's
Nostalgia
doable, but definitely not recommended for
jumping
60
on the
FPS.
console.
Here we get to see the
Wow.
epic, unskippable cutscene, one of 2 in the game, or one of 3 if you include the intro cutscene, which is also not skippable.
Whoa.
Might find a way, but we might not.
I found a way. It's called use the tutorial save.
Oh yes.
No, it's
Ooh,
alright.
homie,
Oh.
you're so sexy when you're paranoid.
Oh, thank you, Gadie, for that Mar choice. I'm not doing a Mar choice because I tried it once and I couldn't even finish saying crap circles. So, Snub, do your Mar choice.
I'd prefer not to.
Well, Gadie did one. And he's mid race, so. Nice.
Q. Both players are going to restart mission, then pause, unpause, because that's the fastest way of getting going again, basically.
If you don't pause and pause, the black van will roll back slightly.
And that is why that's done. Now,
Oh,
for these
That's a good idea.
for these follow missions, obviously you need to stay close to the car that you're following. Now, on these earlier follow missions, like in level 1 and 2, if you get really far away from the vehicle that you're following, it will slow down a huge amount. So they want to actually stay as close as they can to the following vehicle, but at the same time they're going to be going out of their way to try and collect as many coins as possible.
And you say that, but neither of them went for Cletus box. Because
And
that's
it's a
slow.
shame to see, although
It's a
I am
slow box.
I'm quite certain that the toppest of the top players don't actually go for that box because it
Okay.
slows down the
It's a-
van too much.
It's a very slow box. The van gets quite far away from you. It slows down a lot.
I get the Cletus box, but that because
I get
I'm
the
just-
Cletus box because I'm not fast.
we're a bit of a one tier below these fellas right here.
Both of them no issues.
Box.
The Wheel of Fortune.
See them attempt to get these 2 wasps here. Gadie gets
Nostalgia's,
one
I
with his
think,
car. Nostalgia gets one with the
Ever
car
so
and
slightly
kicking the next
ahead.
one.
Yeah, they'll both try and get this on foot. Gadie might
He
have
fails to get the kick on the
Yeah.
next one.
That
That's a
gives
shame.
Nostalgia some coins. And I think Nostalgia is... Okay, they're about tied. Basically
It's
even on
very
time.
even. It's been very even throughout the whole race.
Exciting stuff.
Moonstorm might cause a split in the runners.
I think Gadie's ahead by less than a second. It's not really worth counting at this point.
Here is the first of 5
that
hit the car to make
goes
it
on
drop
both.
item missions.
Gadie very nicely despawned the lamppost after the truck hit it. Nostalgia having no issues with the truck so far.
Sort of like a very good truck for both. I think Gadie's going to get the shortcut.
Gadie is very good.
Oh, he
This
missed
is a
one,
great
but he
putting
can
stone.
easily go back for that.
I have to go back to that, unfortunately.
At
I don't
least
know if
he'll still get the
Nostalgia will be able
shortcut.
to get always. Yeah, Nostalgia.
Definitely won't be getting the shortcut.
Yeah, no. He's got. He
One
has to
that
hope
he's
that.
gone really far away from.
Yeah, no, it's gone badly, but he needs that drop back
Oh.
there to despawn, and it hasn't yet.
Oh, I think it just
There
did,
it goes.
which
Okay,
is
it did
good.
just in time, but he's having a lot of issues
Definitely,
here.
you won't be
That
happy
was-
with that bone
That
stop, I
was
imagine.
quite the
You
bad.
get to get that
bone
vending machine there, though.
stone. Yeah, there was that. So Nostalgia looking a lot better for coins than Gadie, I think.
Is he about
Oh.
to do a camera pan
Almost.
skip? where you pause and unpause during some camera pans.
Oh, okay. I think maybe Gadie got the Trailer Park Boss, but Nostalgia didn't. That's the only reason I can think as to why their coins are still the same.
And a very nice, easy trick for all you non-speedrunners out there can do at home yourself. You just reverse towards the power plant door thing in this mission and press reset, and you will go straight through.
It saves about 2 minutes.
It saves about 2 minutes, and I promise it is literally as easy as anything.
It is entirely free.
It's not a case of a speedrunner going, oh, it's free. It really is.
It's
Nothing to it.
There's loads of ways you can skip out in that race. You can push Carl into the power plant and start the race there, or you can park your car under the door if you really want to do it that way. Then speak to Carl and then run into your car and drive through.
Both runners seem to be getting a sub 12 Homer 1, which is very good
I'll be
in
happy
this
with that.
intense race setting.
2 seconds ahead because of that bone storm. But I'm not sure.
Did have the better bone storm, and that is what has caused this slight lead. Nostalgia instantly running towards the traffic cars,
That was actually,
and he's got himself a sports car.
Gadie tried to get Skinner stuck behind the traffic car, I think, but he got out. And I'm worried that Skinner might. No, it should be fine, I think. Yes, he gets the escape. I wasn't too sure of that. Oh, Nostalgia's in that corner.
In this level, you want to be picking up a sports car or taxi, as it is faster than Bart's on a roller. It might look like a rocket. Looks can be deceiving. And Gadie instantly getting a sports car to spawn in the best location there as soon as he sorted the Jimbo. That. Nostalgia won't have to worry about traffic spawns since he's already collected his sporty car.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Not the detail.
Also, an advantage that traffic cars have over Bart's car is that you don't have to, you literally, as soon as you walk up to it and press the get in car button, no matter where you're stood, you don't have to.
You save a
or
fair amount
any
of time over the animations.
Yeah, and on this mission,
because you get in and out your car a lot.
Yeah.
8 times, I think. Twice here, twice at Snake, twice at Ralph. Then you get in at the end, or get in at the start and get out at the end. So that's, yeah, 8 times.
There's a lot of time saved there where you don't need to watch the animations of getting in the car.
It's the same reason the sports car's faster and clueless, even though it's actually slower than Malibu Stacy, because again, you get in at the you get in at the start, you get out and in to start the mission, out and in 3 other times, and out again at the end. What other place? Oh, it's Wally Weasels. That's, I can remember him, but then at Planet Height, then at Clueless Point.
Gadie going to be going for Wiggum Escape, which I imagine these two runners should have no problem with.
Fairly simple. It doesn't really take much practice. You cut across the road, then drive through, sit and rotate.
Yes, it
Boom.
straight away.
Wiggum struggles
right onto the next
follow
mission.
you off road because it doesn't understand that you're not on the road.
One good thing about an added bonus about finishing this mission so fast and being right next to the next mission is that you don't need to walk there and watch the camera panning, because the camera panning for this particular mission is
super long.
For no reason.
You saw the one for 2-1 as quite long. This
Yeah.
is roughly the same length, I think.
Maybe
a little longer.
It feels longer because of if you have to actually walk there for whatever reason, failing Wiggum. You do feel like you just sat there for eternity watching it slowly move.
Gadie finishing up Vox nicely. Nostalgia only just ahead of Nerd
getting
Car. The
a
Nerd
taxi.
Car's fast and could like clip him from behind here if he's not careful.
Oh yeah, on the
There you
also
go.
this race
Ooh.
against
That pole saved Nostalgia a bit.
this
Nerd
race
Car.
against Nerd Car is actually a quite intense race. So Nerd Car can actually win even if you're a good speedrunner of the game, because
Yeah, if the
Nerd Car
Nerd Car just it's really fast, so if it doesn't make any mistakes, then you've got to play basically perfectly to win. Gadie not going for the jump here. He drove pretty far to the left. Now that's definitely intentional. He's I'm pretty sure he's manipulating his wasp spawns in order to get a specific freebie.
Totally awesome.
I assume he missed one earlier.
Also, something we might not have mentioned yet, in this game, the wasps have got a very weird thing about them where this is the basic way of describing it. It goes a lot more in depth than this, but this is the basic noob way of describing it to try and understand it a little bit. Oh, and I'll get back to that after we comment on Gadie's van. This is very unfortunate. And
yeah, when it turns left at Moe's and like Nostalgia, it can turn right here and get stuck, and that's quite the time loss. Nostalgia.
Yeah, very unfortunate and bad luck there.
Yeah, in fact, thanks Nathan Lane for the subscription. That money will be going to charity.
Thank you for the subscription, Nathan. Yeah, so what I was in the middle of saying about the wasp is that once you kill 2 of them with your car, the wasp hitbox changes to make it next to impossible to kill a wasp with your car. Interesting feature.
You don't have to kill them with your car. There's 2 wasps with collision, and there's a cycle, and if you kill both of them, then you can't kill any more with your car. You can kill them on foot and still lose the freebies.
Yeah.
So I just had to tidy it up, otherwise Gadie would be unhappy.
And one of the reasons why you'll see runners go back to the main menu and then resume game, or as we might have to call it, main menu warping, why they do that is to reset all the wasps so you can get some more wasps to crash into with your car.
Gadie's only 6 seconds ahead. Wow, this is very close.
Very close indeed.
They could stay very close the whole way through. To be fair, the PBs aren't far apart. It's not... Nostalgia's driving a bit wonky there. Not actual wonky driving, just a bit all over the place on the road. Did Gadie nearly exit program?
He might have done, but fortunately he missed. Will Gadie go for this free car kill here for extra 10 cars, extra 10 coins?
He may as well, it's basically free.
He has gone for...
No, especially this early on where you do not really have any issues with your hit and run meter.
Yeah.
If it was at the end of the mission that was there, you might think twice about it. Then you hit and run meter.
Also,
it may look like Nostalgia is quite far behind, but he's 10 seconds closer because of the difference in loads.
Maybe respawning the wrong way there, depending on the angle of your car when you do these respawn glitch things. Depends on which way you're facing.
But yeah, it takes you to the respawn function. It takes you to the closest road. Oh, Nostalgia! I think just got caught on the wasp. I didn't get it for a freebie, which is unfortunate. Okay, very nice side flat behind the trains.
Oh man, I broke my wetland arm.
Gadie will be coming up to Apu Escape, which can either go very well or very not well, so let's hope it goes very well.
Oh, Nostalgia,
You're getting
some
a bit of trouble with that train.
I think you tried to do a thing where you like drive through it because its collision's broken.
Yeah.
Or you maybe nearly got caught in it, I wasn't too sure. Gadie going for the gazebo pop.
Very nice.
And gets a nice escape with it.
Nice gazebo, wasp and bots combo, and Apu Escape. Very tight going for the Apu Escape there in the gazebo area.
Yeah, you've got to get a good escape, otherwise you'll lose a bit of time to go for a backup escape.
Just having a bit of Cletus truck troubles.
Oh, no wonder, it's a terrible car.
It is quite dreadful.
Nostalgia not going for the it's a bit out of your way at this point, to be fair.
Nostalgia going for the box as well. Oh, he's got the wasp.
He did get the wasp
and he's got the escape. And he's got the box. Oh.
So Nostalgia routed his differently because he didn't spawn the courthouse wasp. Oh no, maybe he did, it looked like it was there.
Really going to buy Mr. Plow now. And we do actually drive Mr. Plow because it is actually a good enough vehicle to drive.
Talking is the only time we don't drive the car it wants us to. On these missions.
Really doing a very nice, interesting respawn there. I'm not sure if I've seen that before.
Yeah, I don't know if it's any faster or slower than just driving out and turning around. They're very similar, kind of.
Certainly look cool.
I mean, he didn't go for the hospital bed, it's pretty slow. Nostalgia looking good for coins. I think this is more than Gadie had. They're very similar. Actually. I don't know, if Gadie got the wasp, it's similar. If Gadie didn't get the wasp, it's probably a bit less actually. But they're both good for coins. And Nostalgia doing a slightly older route. Well, this current route's an older route that we just brought back.
He got his second freebie there, I believe.
Yeah. Nostalgia picked up that wasp there, which Gadie will pick up right at the end. Because he'll get an extra wasp on the roof for it.
One good thing about main menu warping before this mission is, if you remember the 2 wasp thingy I talked about earlier, during this mission there's probably about 6 wasps that you have a potential to do that on.
Yeah.
Gadie looks like he's killed 3.
No, I think he missed the hospital.
Yeah, he missed the hospital one, but on the other courtyard,
yeah, he got the courthouse
area. Yeah,
so
he got the
just one. He wouldn't have got a museum, I don't think. Museum's a tricky one. And he already got gazebo earlier. Yeah, no, he got gazebo earlier. So if he got museum, then the courthouse wouldn't have been a freebie, unless he has bug fixes on. But I assume someone would have pointed it out if he's gotten 3.
Either way, I'm sure he's doing very fine on the coin count right now.
Very nice. Neither one I had issues with their dirt jump, which is good to see. And Gadie will be coming on to a sellouts now.
Here's your last. No problemo.
Nostalgia seems to get his second wasp there.
Yeah.
Nostalgia just did there, which is quite a sporty one to save time and make an optimised little line through there.
Yeah, it's very nice. Gadie seems to get a decent hit on that first car. Let's see how.
Oh yeah, sellouts.
Not a great second.
Want to kill these cars as fast as possible.
As long as you get in before the end of the tunnel, you're generally okay. There we go. Not too bad.
The idea for most of these sellout cars is to fast as you can, and then ram them into.
Gadie going through this way in an attempt to get a really good first hit.
It's a good first hit.
Oh, that's a fantastic hit.
He looks like he's going to push him back up.
You're going to push him back here.
He'll kill him on this corner. Yes, he does.
Nicely done. Very fast second car.
Very fast and good alignment for third car.
Nicely done. Nostalgia with a very nice first car. A few seconds faster than Gadie's actually.
Pushes him into the assist and rotate restaurant.
Nicely done. This is looking like a very fast sellout for Gadie.
Oh, he missed the third car there on that.
Then I jinxed him.
Too much of a time loss. Should be still a good sellout if we get this last car.
Strap on this car.
Nostalgia getting a good second car kill.
Oh no, Gadie doesn't quite get the hit he wanted. He wants to try and push him onto the ball on the right.
Well, that looks like it'll do. 621, that's acceptable. It might be a bit low.
I think he'll be kind of disappointed. Nostalgia having also a very good sellout.
Might be on pace to get a better one than Gadie at this rate. He seems to have gone very well.
Definitely on pace. He can get in the 630s here. There we go. Fantastic starts.
It could have been a few seconds faster if the sellout's car wasn't driving so slowly.
Gadie gets the cutscene skip.
But he's gone to mission 1.
Oh, that's a very long pan in. That's That's quite the time loss. And Nostalgia can.
But luckily, he still didn't have to watch the cutscene.
Yes.
Bright side, I'm sure he'll be happy that he.
Yeah, Nostalgia just a few seconds behind Gadie if he gets this. A lot of pauses.
Everyone got the
60 gets it. Yeah, okay, he's about 8 seconds behind, I think. Very close. That's what I counted on the. That's what I think the time as well when they loaded into Lisa.
Be crazy to not be watching this right now. Am I right?
Very close race. I mean, they could change hands at any point, really.
Oh, easily.
8 seconds is
Simpsons run.
nothing. You just like literally any mission in the game, you could just lose 8 seconds at the drop of a
Actually,
hat.
one tiny little instance of RNG would destroy that 8 seconds.
A bad traffic spawn.
Did he go
Catching
into
the
a
format,
respawn
no.
here?
That
Oh,
was
he
early. That was
respawn
very
after.
early. That is the 8 seconds, I
It's
think.
too early.
I don't know. It looked
That's confusing.
very,
that.
very. And Gadie playing it very safe. That was
I can
quite a
only
late
presume
one
that
there.
was a misclick of some kind. Maybe he put his finger over the button and
Yeah,
sneezed.
must have been. Oh, and that's
Yeah.
a bad cycle as well. He's had to slow right down.
Start thinking that was a good time to press it.
I think Nostalgia may have caught right up here.
Ooh, Nostalgia.
Makes the
Getting
cycle.
very
I
close to
think Nostalgia's like a second or so ahead now. Wow.
Yeah, he might be.
It'll be easy
He
to
might
judge
be
at the end of the
on
mission.
screen. Just looking at the clocks, he does look like he might actually be winning. Be tight. I think it's even
26:56 but for
it's
Gadie.
definitely less than 8 seconds difference.
Nostalgia
That's
will
fine.
be about 2 seconds ahead. But it
Nostalgia
wasn't in
had
the car at the time, so maybe only a second ahead.
Nostalgia had a perfect opportunity to get a sports car there, but
Yeah.
he's chosen to go for Malibu.
I wonder if Nostalgia's going for boat jump then, because it's not possible in a sports car. Or it's a lot harder if it is. But I think it's just not possible. But yeah, Nostalgia about a second ahead starting this mission, well, finishing the last mission. Okay, Gadie's a second ahead of going to speed Simpsons, I mean. It's all over the place, these timings. Who knows? It doesn't matter, they're very close.
What coins
We
should
can't
they
really
go
tell
for?
until the end split anyway.
Gadie isn't going for the beach coins in this
Gadie,
mission.
it's interesting, so I thought
Nostalgia-
Gadie would be going for fast ammo.
Oh, well.
No, he's gone to the right, he won't be getting beach coins here. Interesting, because I'd expect both of these runners to attempt fast ammo.
Gadie not doing a boat jump,
No.
but almost certainly will do the clueless coins in the
Oh,
Krusty
definitely. He's only on 800.
video.
Does kind of need those coins. Nostalgia will also just be going for clueless coins, I think. It's a lot of coins, 4 boxes, 2 vents. See if you count the one outside, that's some coins. Hang on, I should know this number. Oh, that's quite an awkward hit and run.
He won't be. The cop car won't be getting in here.
Yeah, he's fine now. Loads of time as well to make it back.
Oh, he's got another cop car to deal with. He'll be fine, hopefully. Gadie's fine. Nostalgia also getting hit and run.
Oh, that cop car was right on his tail.
Gadie kills Millhouse to confirm the run is legitimate.
So
Nostalgia
20
escapes.
yeah,
Oh,
no.
Millhouse jumps off the mountain on his own.
Gadie will be
He's getting back up. That's what we like to see. Now get back down there, you horrible Millhouse.
now we want him down there. Nostalgia about a second behind on that warp in. See how Bonfire goes for him. It wasn't a great first contact, but I think we'll be able to get the strat here.
Yeah.
Nice done. There is an item behind him. He might have to back up at the end for it if it doesn't despawn.
Usually despawn on this mission a lot. I don't think I've ever had them not despawn for this mission.
I don't think I've ever had like not pick up that first strat. Nostalgia, very clean Bonfire strat.
This is not good for my insurance.
So I think Nostalgia will take a slight lead here.
Gadie is.
Yeah, no, it didn't despawn. He's gonna have to back up for it.
And
Oh, he's missed. There we go.
They're completely invisible, but they're still there. So you have to use a minimap
Yeah,
to figure out where you
Nostalgia
are.
almost ahead RTA, I think. He's not far behind at all RTA, definitely ahead IGT.
Nostalgia definitely has to be a few seconds ahead now,
Definitely.
even though he looks behind to us. Gadie going to do a little kick here so he can run to the costume buying area
Seemed like
sooner.
about 8 seconds entering the observatory. It's great
And
on
then-
console. Like that costume shop takes so long to load that I can miss the kick, and I'll still make it there in time.
Expert PS2 strategies here for anyone who wants to run the PS2 version. Gadie getting bad luck on the traffic spawning.
He gets a Ute though, which is the best car.
Getting
Nostalgia
straight away.
gets the fish fan. That means we can all post the emote.
Gadie pushing Otto along whilst
Nicely
collecting all the
done.
coins a knife.
Nostalgia took the cut across and I think got a little stuck, so he ends up not going for it. He's going to pick these coins up in the school bus.
He's stuck on these rocks, unfortunately. It does happen a lot.
Yeah, but he'll make it over. Just quite slowly.
See Gadie going for his first
Nostalgia,
kill.
3 seconds ahead, starting this mission.
All the damage as expected. Easy first kill as expected.
Not too shabby.
Nostalgia go for the tree.
He'll go for the tree. Of course he'll go for the tree.
Absolutely murdered that first car.
That's it. Oh, struggling on this last. Oh, I don't think it was fully on one hit. I'm not sure. Or if he just didn't get a good hit at the end there.
He looked like to be getting a lot of softer hits than needed to do the actual final blow there.
That is such a close race though.
Goes to the second car now. Overly jubbly.
Nicely done. Got very good RNG, turning the way he wants it to turn.
Gadie going to do a trick here where he flies off this ramp to the right and then respawns here to get
Nostalgia also got good RNG. It didn't look like his hit on the car was the cleanest. He got it caught on the theatre anyway.
Very nice hellfish for Gadie there.
Yes, very well for Gadie. Nostalgia also.
And probably going to be very nice for Nostalgia as well because he's done.
Yeah.
The time for action is now.
Let's see, last car. Oh, it's going to. Oh, he's dead. It's fine.
There we go. He did.
It's fine.
I thought he missed it just, but no, he got a lot of damage on it. And I was seriously thinking, how will the RNG treat them?
If I know Gadie, which I don't, he will do manipulation.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they'll both go for the manip if they're in range.
That's showing them what for. Strike 2. Running over an elderly person without a license.
The last drop in this mission, by the way, for anyone who is new, is RNG, and he can drop it in either a good spot or a very bad spot.
Yeah.
And Gadie's going to try and park his car in front of Snake to make him drop it.
Yeah, he's got this. Yeah, there we go. He got it. I think that would have been fine if he didn't get the manip. I don't think it would have crossed the dam, but.
Nostalgia having a bit of trouble there, so he will have to.
Oh yeah, he's tough. He's got to go faster, not lose Snake.
Oh, and Snake's gone over the bridge. And he's
nasty.
the bridge.
At least it didn't go over the other end of the bridge.
At least we get to see this cool back it going over the bridge backwards thing that I like to look at.
It's better than it, going all the way over the bridge, because then you have to drive around. It loses a lot of time. But Gadie will have retaken the lead, I think.
Yeah, he will have taken the lead now.
Yeah, that's the thing. As much as it landing on the other side of the bridge is faster than it going all the way over, sometimes you can just drive past it and fail a mission. Which is not fun at all.
Nostalgia running to the full booth to get the Malibu car.
Yeah, and also the pan skip with it.
We'll get a bonus pan skip. That is also a good feature.
Camera pan skips. They're very nice.
Mission is as simple as it looks. You literally just drive. Although you could say there's a strat here that Nostalgia is about to do where
he got the freebie.
He did, and he'll get this box as well. It looks like.
Yeah.
And as much money as you can.
And other than this, it's just a simple drive mission. Not too much to say about it. Drive around. Try not to hit too many pedestrians in Squidport.
Yeah. Going around those U-turn areas whilst being in the opposite, driving towards the traffic that's coming towards you, can be a bit risky, as Gadie demonstrated there. You can just ram into you.
Yeah. Yeah, the traffic can be quite nasty on the U-turns, yeah.
So, there's a real-life top tip: don't go round a blind U-bend in the opposite lane. The road.
Don't try to fly around like you do in the video games.
Yes.
That's what we're saying.
It's bad. We don't condone street racing.
We'll see what sort of limo Gadie gets here.
Here on Speed Simpsons, we advise that you do not try this at home.
Well, you can try the speedrunning at home. Don't try this on actual roads.
Try it on the actual roads. because you don't have as much HP as the school bus and limo do right now.
Well,
A limo takes a very big hit.
I mean, the limo doesn't have much HP anymore.
That's a beautiful limo.
Nice done, fast limo. We'll see how Nostalgia goes.
It's over.
Oh, where's the?
Gadie
Oh, he's going for the beach coins.
Interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think he kind of needs a few more coins. See how it goes for Nostalgia.
Nostalgia looks like he's going for the speedy limo.
I don't think he'll get it.
Oh, not
no, he caught on it a bit late. I think he was worried that he wouldn't get the backup because he got caught on the wall. Or maybe he just really wants fast limo. Yeah, it's a lot of damage this time. He didn't get caught on the wall, so I think
let's do some parkour on this thing.
Gets it, and you can pick up the beach coins now. Actually,
yeah, that's
just one.
One thing I want to mention about the way Gadie climbed onto the boat there, using that particular lamppost, you actually need to crash into it to make it tilt a tiny bit, so that when you jump onto it, I think so.
No. If you crash into it, you have the risk of it popping up slightly, and then you can't do it at all.
I've always crashed into it, and Gadie also crashed into it.
Okay.
Oh, I guess you don't need to crash into it then.
No. If you park like the car sort of front bits raised, you can definitely make that jump.
I noticed that Nostalgia part it's at the.
Gadie not going for the extra coins. They're on the top right of his screen. Sadly. Yeah, that's
anyway. About
15 seconds ahead, I think.
It could be a big
Which isn't much on Donut Truck. Oh, the traffic car might have just killed Gadie's chances here. He's going to have to go for some sort of backup if he can. He's going to try and get in front of the truck here, and he should find out. You can try and get this strap by the gas station, which is a bit faster. But there's always the risk of the subject was spun out by Wiggum. There's the risk of traffic screwing with you, and it generally is less of an issue around here. If Nostalgia gets the strat Gadie was going for, then we'll make a lot of time.
Nostalgia.
Oh no, he didn't turn it enough.
Oh, the truck's getting away from Gadie.
Gadie lost the truck. I was looking at Nostalgia stream, but he should be fine here. Just one hit to go.
He's got all the donuts and he's on his way back. Nostalgia having some trouble.
Having some issues. He's going to lose a lot of time here. It starts to get really hard to get back in front of him now. Nostalgia's best bet is to try and hope he gets kind of caught somewhere and can get a few hits off.
Really want this donut truck to not be racing all the way around it. He goes, the further away you have to drive back as well. So it's like it's double bad. And this garbage truck not doing anyone any favours, or is it?
I think it's stopping the donut truck from getting further away. For once, traffic playing somewhat nicely, I guess.
He'll get the tap stop now and be racing back whilst probably squaring on the breath.
The donut truck getting further away is like is doubly bad because you have to drive back to Wiggum at the end.
Indeed. Gadie on a follow and collect the stuff mission.
Yep.
Which in Marge we use this level to collect a huge amount of coins.
Yeah, we've got 2 of these missions.
We have.
Yes, well, this is probably about the furthest away it's been all race.
Nostalgia going back to the start of Donuts to give it another go, and now he's going on to the second mission. Spamming the look behind you button in anger, it seems.
Probably. I'd be quite annoyed if I just had that donut truck. Oh no, the traffic! It was it's meant to drive through the trailer park, and he was going to get caught on the wall and just stuck on that fence for a while, so Nostalgia noticed it early and just chose to restart the mission.
Nostalgia's all going.
It's just
unlucky.
Sleuthing onwards. It's been quite harsh for him.
it doesn't seem like he's actually made anything that I'd call a mistake like himself. It just seems like the game.
And not getting fast limos, I'm pretty sure that's just execution.
I think the donut truck was definitely some nasty RNG. I think we'll let him blame the game for that one.
Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell on donut truck. It's just such a weird mission.
I think we can let him blame the start of this Cletus truck mission on the RNG though.
Oh yeah, that was just traffic being traffic. He's quite far back from the Cletus truck. He's got a lot of hit and run. So he's got to be careful to not hit these power plant workers. He's also got to go fast to catch up. Gadie has bought inmate.
Or inmate does the camera pan skip, gets into the truck. For a hopefully simple mission of catch-up logic, the only thing you have to worry about, and it is worth worrying about,
it's the Wheel of Fortune, isn't it?
Wheel of
Oh
Fortune.
no, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah.
It's interesting how Radical made this catch-up mission, because you do actually need to go the wrong way when you enter the power plant tunnel to get enough speed to go through the Wheel of Fortune thing.
It's quite a tough jump if you don't do that.
Interesting how they put the ketchup packet in such a position that you pretty much almost need to do that. It's technically possible to do it without doing it, but it's not really realistic.
It's just not worth going for. Nostalgia getting a very nice last drop.
Last drop before the police have a chance to do
Gadie
anything.
got caught by physics and only just made it onto that raised bit.
At least he made it on.
Yeah, no,
onto the
if
raised
he
bit
full on
to drive
backwards
round.
and not spun around off that head, that would just be quite the time lost.
I've fallen into the not on the raised bit before and
Yeah,
yet to drive around, so it feels bad.
That's the clutch according to Sparrow.
Did he go into for a chessboard wasp and he gets it? What we now was talking about, you need to drive the wrong way through the mission to turn around and get enough speed to go high enough up the ramp to collect the ketchup packets.
He should be safe from the wheel. Yeah, very much safe.
Nice.
And gets the drop. Nicely done.
And now be escaping from the black sedan, which I don't think has ever been a trouble for anyone.
No, I don't think I've ever seen anyone fail to escape it.
Stop that nonsense.
The repo guys aren't gonna like that.
Oh no, I got 5 pound dollars in here.
All that driving.
Well, did you make this jump?
So sick of this house.
Yes.
Can
If
that
you don't make the
tie
jump, you can just car reset after like the halfway point. He'll put you on the other side.
No idea.
Very nice.
Cletus truck. The only reason, the only time the fire truck, the tire fire jump is the only time I worry about the tire fire jump.
Gadie gets the Malibu Stacy car because it got slightly better acceleration than the Malibu. No, than the Canyonero, and just far better handling and won't just flip all over the place. Also, it gives you that pan skip there, so.
Sounds you're also getting that freebie on the chessboard. Nice to see. Gadie is going for these boxes during this mission.
Yeah, it's
That's an interesting strat there.
I believe it's slightly slower than if you get the quadruple kill in Cola Wars, and about the same speed as if you get a triple kill.
I'll do my best.
So it's basically worth going for here because it's just a more consistent way of getting them fast. And now he's onto walls, which is quite it's a tough mission.
Andrew going over the tyre jump after driving through the cornfield, and he resets.
Plays it safe there. I don't think he was going to try
He
and
was
make the
going
jump.
to make it with that speed.
Oh, you say he was?
I hope this car
Or
doesn't
wasn't?
stick too
Yeah.
bad.
It looked like he just went very up and not very along.
Don't think I won't sue.
Did he get a nice
got
freebie at the back of the
freebie.
pool?
It's pointing very nice there.
Shall we explain what 2-cycle is and why you don't want it?
So as we said earlier, with with these follow and collect missions, they'll hit a locator, and there's a random amount of time between 0 and 5 seconds in which you'll drop the item. And in this mission, you can if that time is quite long on the 9th drop, you can actually drop it after the locator to start the timer for the 10th drop, and just not start the timer. And he has to drive all the way around his route again, which is about a minute and a half time loss. Out of basically, well, it's almost out of your control, but you can use the rubber band in the game. You can try and back off to slow him down, so he's less likely to do it.
Well, let's hope we don't see a 2-cycle.
We would not like a 2-cycle.
Gadie seems to have backed us off in this area.
He's very far away. There's the 8th drop. There's the 9th. Okay, he should be fine. There's a very early 9th drop. Even if this 10th drop is late.
He's got
Okay.
the 10th drop.
It scared me because it was a very late last drop, but it was the last drop at least. There's also a way you can fail a mission which isn't too clear on screen. The follow bar, that's for the car, it's 275 units away, it's a fail. But if you're 200 units away from a drop, then you also fail the mission. So if he's between that range of 200 and 275 away, and he drops an item then, that's an instant mission fail, which is lovely, jubbly. We all love that mission fail, don't we?
Oh yes, I love it. It's a cool feature.
So I was very excited for crap circles.
Yes, Gadie about to enter the crap circles cutscene, which is unskippable and very humorous and entertaining.
I just typed :crap into my notes file.
Nice. Let's hope
Yeah.
Nostalgia doesn't get a 2-cycle.
Gadie is happy with his run apart from Donut Truck. It has been a good run for Gadie.
Nostalgia getting a late
gone wrong
9th
for him.
drop.
That is a late.
Oh, he's got both.
Oh wow, that was. I saw that 9th drop, and if it wasn't for that early 10th drop, I'd have been convinced of a 2-cycle. That was. Wow, that was so close.
Would you like to do a Marge impression?
No. I did one before, and it was a disaster. I'm never doing it again.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I think it's in the HLVs. I think it also got clipped.
Don't mind being get clipped.
I don't know. Most things just go in HLVs now. Not much actually gets outright clipped. I haven't checked how far behind Nostalgia is. I was just seeing that Gadie's only just ticked red towards the end of the cutscene, so he's within 10 seconds of his PB. And his PB is inbound, so if he does out of bounds, he can PB still.
The main menu, what Gadie just did there, is so that in the mission after the next mission, he's going to get the Canyonero instead of the Malibu Stacy car. Getting the wasps in an attempt to get a chessboard wasp, maybe.
No, you used the freebies before that point.
He's just reset them.
No, but you get wasps on foot in this mission that gets rid of the freebies.
Really?
Yeah, it's based on cycles, and killing a wasp in any way will get rid of its collision.
Ignore everything I'm saying because I don't have a clue.
Oh yeah, so the wasps that have collision, if you kill any of the wasp in either way, yeah, on foot or in a car, it will just get rid of its collision.
Wasps in Simpsons hit and run.
We should post some crap circles for Nostalgia as well. It's hard to remember to do that when they basically come back to back. How's Gadie's coins? I haven't really looked.
They look splendid.
Nostalgia, I don't think he's got neighbours yet, so he should be fine for coins. If he does, he's still okay, I guess. Yeah.
step aerobics classes.
Gadie about to start what Liquid Wi-Fi and other top runners call the hardest mission in the game.
I think a lot of people call it. I agree. It is the hardest mission in the game.
It's definitely a respectable choice for hardest mission.
Gadie entered the quickie mark at the wrong time. You can enter it like there's a window where you enter it and you have to leave and go back in. And Gadie landed it in that window, unfortunately.
Here's the first cola truck, probably my least favourite of all cola trucks.
I don't like the third truck because the backups are terrible.
First and last cola truck are definitely the worst too. Second one is okay. Gadie going to hopefully. Didn't do as much damage as wanted there.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit better than that.
Yeah, I was
It's still
expecting
not
it to
a
fire
disaster.
up. He looks like he should be dying now.
Oh, not quite.
This truck being very.
It's fine. Gadie, it's not going to get far, so Gadie's not going to use any time for it to going in this direction. Seeing as it's the way Gadie wants to go anyway.
Probably a bit of a slower first truck than he would have wanted.
Oh,
but
yeah.
hopefully the second two will go much better. Hopefully, coal truck number 2.
First, this is a house jump. Slowing right down to line up. And an e-brake boost. And, just about lands in it, but very nice. Very controlled.
Funny thing about the house jump is that I think it's incredibly easy in any car apart from the Canyonero.
The Canyonero is a terrible car.
You only ever do
that
it
was
with
a
the Canyonero.
fantastic.
This is nice.
Oh, what a second truck from Gadie.
Very good.
And Nostalgia starting cola trucks here.
There's a box. Gets Canyonero burns his guard.
He hit the tree, I think, is what started that. And he's going to go for the Waspish Shame, which I don't think he really needs. He's going to time. But in the tournament, I can't argue with someone playing it a bit safer.
Nostalgia
have the lead.
Truck, he's done some damage.
Yeah, no, this is probably a slightly better backup than Gadie's.
Now Gadie hopefully getting the straps
truck
for the
goes.
good truck. Nice.
Yeah, nicely done, and in a good position to do these last couple of hits.
Lovely. The problem with if you miss the third truck strat is that you drive through an area where there's not really anything good to.
You can't. Oh wow, that Canyonero really, really mean for Gadie. He's not going to bother with the jump because it'd be hard to build up enough speed from there.
Also, this mission is usually one where you have to worry about hit and run, but Gadie definitely will not have to worry about that at all.
Oh no, he's perfectly fine. As long as he doesn't go overboard with hitting people.
Nostalgia now
on the second shot. Doesn't quite get to the strat, but deals some damage.
This should some damage. Fine. Hopefully he can.
As long as he doesn't miss it at the power plant, he'll be fine.
Yeah, there's many places to kill this second truck on.
Gadie over 800 coins, very nice.
And he's gonna kill him here.
Nice, Nostalgia gets it.
We'll kill him on like the doorway. Doorway out the mansion.
I was worried about getting gammed in, but it was fine.
Entrance to the tunnel. There's just so many spots to get that second truck. If you fail one of them, the backups are plentiful. Unlike the third truck where you need to get this strat. And Nostalgia slamming him into the fence. Will he get onto the tree? Fine.
Eventually. He's not quite on the tree, so it's actually not taking much damage.
Yeah.
Okay, it didn't quite go too well.
This has not gone well at all, but I imagine it'll still be faster than if he missed a strat and had to do some damage somewhere else. Even if it is being killed quite slow.
Yeah, very nice jump there. Gets the construction block. If he reverses more, there's the risk that the truck would actually just escape. You have to manage reversing enough to get damage, but still hitting it fast enough that it doesn't get out.
I must admit,
A tricky thing to balance on these missions where you get the car stuck, how much you want to reverse, because obviously the bigger you reverse and
Nostalgia's hit and run meter. He's avoiding these trees that I think he'd rather be hitting for coins because he doesn't want to get busted.
it would be smart to not get a hit a run to put one extra coin.
Nicely done. Now Gadie on incriminating caffeine, which is a deceptively tricky mission. It doesn't take too much for this to just go horribly wrong. A couple of back-to-back mistakes and you could just have to restart the whole thing.
The end of that mission there in Marge, when she enters the Simpsons house location is actually like 1,000,000 miles away from the actual map. So during escape missions, and you escape pretty much instantly because you get walks 1,000,000 miles away. So there's a strat there.
Gadie apparently exactly a minute ahead out of Marge, but in the next couple of levels, there's a lot of times you can just lose a whole minute on a single split.
All sorts of wacky.
Up her and then Bart 2, and then actually with the out of bounds and Homer 2. So much could go wrong for either runner.
And a poo cutscene skip.
Yes, that's a nasty one.
Trace. Nostalgia doing an 11-point turn to get the bots there. I've done that plenty of times.
Gadie a little bit away from the truck, but he should be fine. He doesn't hit anything. He's skipping the vent at the Krusty Burger because that's sometimes a bit risky to go for.
Could have gone for a kill on that car there, but it's probably going to play it safe.
I don't think it was that close to death. If it didn't die, it could have cost him the mission.
He's going for late after.
Yeah, both runners going for
that. Of collecting the costume that you need.
Save a few seconds, skip a box.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a trade-off, really. Just about worth it for these fast runners.
Why it saves so much time because you do mission warp.
Yeah, rather than having to.
Stop having to walk out of modes, and the walking around inside is slow.
Also, your car's pointing in the other direction if you walk this mission.
Oh, that's an added bonus I've only just discovered now.
And also, you don't have the thing of stopping your car at a cruise and then driving again away from it. There's a lot of little things that add up as to why this saves time.
Also, Gadie probably going to do a slightly new thing discovered for this second escaping of the limo, where we drive towards this staircase to get the coins.
I have finished the escape.
Yeah, there we go.
The escape is free, as long as you don't cross the fountain. The limo just gets stuck on a Java server and just doesn't know how to find you, really.
Nice. And also, you get to another bonus about collecting those coins there is that you get to talk to Homer sooner.
Yes.
Part of the map.
Well, even if you were with the old one, you could just drive over here and talk to Homer first. Gadie's actually going to drive to Hibbert, not doing the slightly newer warp to Hibbert idea. He wants this fend, I see. Nostalgia, very close to this truck, he'll be fine here. See how his baby van goes, because it can be quite the bully. And it's I thought it was going to be good, but he ramped up.
He yeeted himself up there.
Baby van is Spider-Man.
4 straight away.
Oh, wow, it's wheeling everywhere. This
is impressive.
This is Baby Van in all its glory.
This is not good for my insurance.
Gadie's got
the Baby
that was
Van.
a nice spin for Gadie.
Baby Van. I'd class this as a very good Baby Van.
This is a very two-head Baby Van. That's worked out nicely for Gadie.
I say good Baby Van, I mean good as in speed run time.
Yeah, good for Gadie.
Not good as in Baby Van AI driving.
Baby Van can either be like that or drive pretty smoothly. So, very weird, and we don't know how it works. Nostalgia's hit and run meter is very high.
Hopefully it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
There's a lot of pedestrians. Oh, see, there he goes.
Escape as fast.
Fortunately, there's not too long to the end of this mission. Once you get to the hospital, the police will despawn. He has to get moving. Oh, that police car gave him the boost the way that he needed, and he'll be fine now.
Yeah, I was a bit worried then.
It was so that was very scary. And now Nostalgia coming into Baby Van. And he's going to drive to Herbert's, but he's not actually doing the car reset that most people would do.
Pushes him towards a vending machine.
Gadie's not going for the freebie. I think he's already got both wasps for this level. So far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen him kill some. Oh, he's going. He's
Oh,
going.
no, he's going for it. Maybe just. I think he's going to try and get on foot here.
He has to try
Yeah,
and not
nicely done. You have to be quite quick with that, otherwise we're going to get away.
respawning on that staircase there. That'll.
Oh.
Oh, Nostalgia's got the baby van stuck. Look at
That's
this.
very good for
Look at
Nostalgia.
that.
He'll be able to pick up basically all the drops
That
here.
is fantastic.
Oh, I think he let him out there.
Yeah, he's got all 10.
There we go. Actually, now he wants the bit. Oh, he's going to get them on foot. Okay. Nicely done. Very, very good baby van for Nostalgia. I feel like Nostalgia's made up some time from Gadie here. It feels like
Yeah,
they were... Oh no, it was only a minute behind. I forgot the time of difference.
Yeah, now both on the same mission.
Yeah. It's about a 2
you
minute
don't-
mission. So actually Nostalgia might have actually fallen behind slightly, I'm not sure. Gadie onto Never Trust a Snake, which is hard casually, but fairly simple, as long as you don't make too many mistakes.
I think the biggest time save here is hoping that the garbage truck gets up fast.
Yeah, and also not falling off the monorail.
But yeah, there is a platforming section where you don't want to fail a jump.
Platforming is so good in this game.
It's not that bad.
It's alright. It's just quite hard at times.
I think people overhype how hard it is.
Oh, maybe you're just good at it.
I don't like to brag.
Get good.
I definitely suck at the platforming, to be fair. Like, you see my on-foot, like, my Cola Wars time is shocking. Pretty sure my first one failed Cola Wars, which is... I don't even understand how I failed it. But I did.
Wars.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think I got stuck in the quickie mark vent for ages. I couldn't figure out how to get off it. You see, Nostalgia's not going for these those cars there, because if you get hit and run on the start of the high rail, there's a chance you could crash the game.
Yes, you can crash the game by getting hit and run on this part that Nostalgia's on, and I've been told it's because there's too many flashing lights at the same time. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've been told.
I've heard different things. I don't know. It seemed like a very smooth little thing for Nostalgia.
The getting coins in this mission as
Yeah,
well
loads
as you
of coins.
should really, because there's lots of coins en route.
You'll get this wasp as well, hopefully.
Wasp is usually a bit,
Struggling a bit, but you got there in the end.
yeah, that wasp is a bit of a nasty one. He likes to fly away.
What were you thinking, sir? Who put this here? It makes no sense. I'm flying.
Nostalgia getting these coins here, which is interesting.
The car-
Most people get at least one of them at the end of the last mission.
Yeah.
And maybe just the box here.
It's not too problematic to go for both of them since you are technically on a follow mission.
But I mean, you kind of want to catch up to the garbage truck to stop him from turning the wrong way. So he likes to go left down that shortcut and then turn back around. And you try and push him to avoid that.
And you do push him to avoid that. That is a good.
Gadie making very good time too here.
You're going to reset at the top of the escalator and get these
Yes.
last two that he left down here.
Yeah. On the left hand side, so we can just cut across like this. Nicely done.
Nostalgia
Yeah,
killing the
traffic
car there.
Yeah.
Get some more coins.
It seems to have a lot of coins. It feels like a lot. I never know coin counts for mid-Apu.
I don't know, corn counts for anything.
Nice.
Gadie going for a reset thingy here. So
Slightly
down.
faster, like a second, than just taking the shortcut. And coming on to the big old trifecta next. Armored Truck Curator cutscene skip.
That is infamous in the Simpsons hitter on speedrun.
We're hearing Gadie being about 90 seconds ahead, which that's less than the Apu cutscene skip, so... yeah, Gadie will have more coins because Nostalgia is like a mission behind.
I think Nostalgia
picked up those slow coins, so he's going to have a lot of coins here. I wonder if he'll skip the Wasp on the last roof, because he can just pick up normal driving coins now and be fine for the end of Apu. So Nostalgia very good for coins. Gadie will want to collect a couple of extra things, I think.
Gadie
doing this
thing here.
Route there.
Drive along the side of that, and it makes Wiggum think that you're on a different part of the
I think
highway.
Wiggum's just confused because the game doesn't recognise you as being on the road, and that's a terrible traffic for Gadie.
I don't think this is going to go well. He's going to have
There's nothing he could really have done by that point. The Grimby truck just in the way. Yeah, with the Wiggum escape, the road is wide enough that you're actually not on the road node. The game doesn't recognise you as being on the road, and Wiggum just is confused. I think it just recognises where your last road has been this intersection.
Which in good damage.
Yeah, no, you can get a lot of damage here on this little shortcut. Wow, the armored truck kind of struggling with pathfinding here. I wonder if Gadie will go back for the wrench or he's gonna keep going. Okay. For a second, I thought he was gonna go up to that to take the wrench that's on the jump, but Gadie confident that he can get the armored truck here.
You don't want to destroy Snake's car in this mission, by the way, because that is an instant failure.
No, I that. But Nostalgia can make a lot of this time back up on Gadie here if he gets the strap.
Kill the truck.
Yeah, the truck's gone.
Tasty backup there.
Gadie didn't probably have to go out of his way for a wrench either. He can just get the one in the shortcut in the train yard. He's got the car health for it.
Has enough health to not worry too much.
Not a bad backup at all for Gadie. Very unfortunate with the traffic RNG.
A chance we could have Armour Truck and Curator on screen at the same time here.
Oh, that's too much for me to pay attention to.
Too much action.
Gadie's still got a Wiggum escape to do, so hopefully if Nostalgia gets the strap, there might not be any overlap.
I don't see Gadie failing this Wiggum escape.
No, it's doable, but there, Wiggum's turned the wrong way. Again, you've gone a bit with potholes, you're not on an actual road. No, Wiggum's AI doesn't know how to follow you, really.
Oh, I didn't know that was pothole road. Right, Nostalgia's coming up to the metal car strat.
Iron lorry.
Oh, he looks like he
came in a bit earlier, I think.
To the same pillar.
And he's already taken a lot of damage here, so he's going to have to get this wrench.
Eat my dust, dust eaters.
See how Curator goes for Gadie. Loads of points here. Very much good coins.
Curator a kiss.
Stuck a bit on Grimby, but that's not too bad. It means Gadie can just keep up with it quite easily.
Oh, that's a nice, that's beautiful damage there.
He actually backed off slightly, I think, at the start there, so he didn't make contact too early, because if you make contact too early with AI cars, when you're trying to manipulate them, they'll just counter you.
Skip.
Nicely done. Nice debate by Gadie in chat. Oh no! He unpaused it while I wasn't looking at the screen.
Game. No.
Oh, that's this cutscene was about 2.5 minutes. Nostalgia. Yeah, I think it's like just under 2.5. But Nostalgia can definitely take the lead.
Yeah, you can. Because 2 minutes 40.
This is a rematch from a first round game in last year's tournament. And Cyther suggesting that happened last year. I don't know. I think it was just before I was in the community, so I can't comment.
Well, let's focus on Nostalgia's screen here.
Yes.
It's likely he could be doing an overtaking.
Yes, definitely. The curator mission, if you get the strats not too long, so
The mission over.
he could RT. Could he RT overtake, or was that a bit of a stretch? Oh, okay. Last time Gadie failed 5-1.
I like it. It's coming up, but we're gonna focus on this curator from Nostalgia. He probably will be in the lead if it goes well, but we'll.
It's definitely an IGT lead. My stream is buffering. Good timing. Good job, phone.
Going for a big, speedy head-on collision at the start of Curator. Hopefully going to push him into the same area Gadie did. Oh, it looks like he's missing it. He's going to have to get him.
Yeah, he's going to have to go for the backup.
Oh, that was a huge amount
That's
of damage.
a lot of damage.
It's still not blown up yet.
Oh, he'll get it here, though, at least. It's not going to get too far away, I think. It's a very slippery car. He needs a more solid hit. There we go.
It started off very well, that Curator, but then the Curator just went speeding off. Close race now.
Yeah. So, this could be basically a synced screen in a moment. That's how close they are. RTA. Nicely done by Nostalgia. Look at this. Look at this. They're back in sync. So Nostalgia's going to be about 3 minutes ahead here. Wow. That's how big that turnaround was. That's a big lead out of nowhere.
Whoa, that was a big one. Hey, no fair, dude.
You're correct. It's 40 seconds. I added the cutscene time and the timer time, but that's not right at all. I'm very dumb.
Let's focus on the coin. Collecting this child at the same time.
Should be good for coins. Yeah, they're both on very similar coins. Wow.
Both getting bought.
The double bought. The double bought.
Double bought in chat for that, I think.
The synced boards. Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
What a race we have here.
Has there ever been a synced bought before?
There's been some. I think there's a time when bought was collected at the same time as the pin pals.
A bought and pin pals isn't a close. That's not close at all.
No, but I mean the fact that they were synced on screen. Oh, are the coins equal as well? Wow, this is.
Equal coins, equal time.
Wow, the difference between them is the difference on the timers, basically. Plus, I think Gadie is a couple of seconds better off than that. So it's within 40 seconds.
Fine by me.
46 coins left, 48 coins left.
Wow, this is insane.
What an honour. What an honour it is to be commentating over these gladiators.
Are they... So, Gadie went for Studio A. I assume with Nostalgia going for that, then he won't be going for it.
And Nostalgia seems to...
He looks ahead, but Gadie's itchy and scratchy boundaries.
Nostalgia will get the...
Similar
motel vending machine.
Maybe.
He's quite far ahead of the truck, so I'd recommend it.
He may as well then.
Not sure what he'll decide to do. He is doing it.
Okay. I'm having some unfortunate stream issues. Oh dear.
Oh yes, there's the Papaganus.
Oh, who got the kiss of death? And how bad was it?
Oh, it was
Someone
a huge
help.
kiss of death. But he should be okay to not worry about damage too much.
Okay, that's alright.
That's smoke.
I mean, sometimes you can get a really good kiss of death, which just kind of launches you forward a lot. You just get a big head start.
Rusty's limo probably got the worst of it. He went flying.
So Gadie, slight RTA lead, Nostalgia with a bit of a bigger IGT lead. Whew.
Nostalgia will still be in the lead here.
I think, yeah, it's a little more than. I think it's roughly 30 seconds between them, maybe a little more.
And this mission shouldn't make the time different.
Unless
that much, unless
it goes on one. Which he is known to do sometimes.
This mission's usually a bit of a break mission after all the sweating that you've been doing recently.
One of the most boring missions in the game, considering how like hype this endgame could be. It's a bit Resident Evil.
As soon as this mission ends, you go on to Duff Truck and FMJ.
Oh, Duff Truck, FMJ set to kill. 6-7's not easy. And when you're starting running, even the first couple of levels in number 2 aren't easy.
It's very fair points.
Actually, this level's mission should be quite hard as well. Spring's not slow.
He's quite slow.
No, he's fairly fast. I don't think there's many faster follow missions we have. Maybe 7 too.
Probably it might be the fastest follow mission, but it's still a follow mission.
Yeah.
There's plenty of places where you can literally just park your car and wait for him to drive around the square.
There is that, but there's also places where you can get stuck and he just whizzes away from you.
Well, oh, Nostalgia going to talking keyboard to team.
Yeah. Gadie followed Sprint round alternatively.
Come on, man. Is his real name Steve?
Steve Friedman.
Simpsons trivia there.
There we go.
Professor Frink's first name is John, I believe, if that's of anyone.
Professor John Frink.
Makes you laugh, he makes you think.
Professor Frink.
Gadie entering the observatory, and Nostalgia will also be entering the observatory.
Gadie is going back this lead.
Now some Duff Truck.
Time it is. So it's kind of came out of the game there for a moment. I think that was a 17:48 on the actual start of the mission. So Nostalgia is how far ahead? About 27 seconds.
Duff Truck could make a huge difference if it's good.
You can lose a lot of time if you don't get the strat or the backup.
They're very likely to go wrong.
Actually, when the difference is 27 seconds, just getting the backup over the actual strat could be a big difference.
Right, Gadie entering the Duff Truck area.
Yeah, this. Nicely done.
Yeah, that should be fine.
He's got Nostalgia coming up to it. Oh, Nostalgia hits the wall. That loses him a lot of speed, and you need speed for this strat.
He got all the crates. Right, fingers
He's
crossed.
have to go for the slightly oldest one, right on the right hand side, and he doesn't get really much strength at all. And if Nostalgia doesn't get this backup, I think Gadie will be in the lead. Okay, he gets backup.
Well.
This is very close now. And FMJ up next. You can lose a lot of time. Gadie, actually able to get to that wasp during the mission complete screen. I think he alt-tabbed to do that.
All the boxes. Very acceptable Duff Truck for Nostalgia there, but unfortunately Gadie got the pretty god tier one.
But I mean, Gadie could lose 40 seconds quite easily if you miss this strat here.
Good damage there, but now it's all about the
Nostalgia
big
going
strat.
for the second wasp as well.
Blocks
And
him in.
Gadie gets it.
Oh, it's going to be a very fast FMJ as well.
Nicely done. I think Nostalgia might have Nostalgia's about 5 seconds ahead. But he has to get a good FMJ to keep that. Wow, this is fantastic race.
J is compulsory now, not an option.
Whew.
It's some good damage, but it's all about the strat.
Looks like oh no, he's missed it! Oh, he's restarting the mission, not even going to the backup.
Recommend a restart. I recommend killing him.
The backup.
That's my recommendation.
slightly faster than restarting the mission, but if you're confident in the strat, it's probably worth it to do it again. Not really much damage dealt there by Nostalgia though. And there's a traffic car, and it slowed Skinner right down. It threw him right off. I think he might not have seen it. It was quite camouflaged on the road. Well, that's a big time loss then for Nostalgia, missing it twice. Of course, he can make this time back up if it's.
Yeah. I just wish he didn't reset the mission.
Yeah, that was probably a mistake.
He should have tried it straight away. He should have.
I think a good mission is slightly faster than this backup on the restart. Yeah, it's getting away from him a bit, so this isn't a particularly good backup. Yeah, Gadie is pulled away quite a amount.
I imagine Gadie has definitely taken the lead now by a bit
Gadie
of
is probably close to a minute ahead.
Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, that's two very hard strats, and Nostalgia can get either of them. Gadie got them both.
Yeah, Gadie had a very, very god tier start.
And he's got a lot of points. He'll need to get these still, I think. He's looking very good for coins. Actually, so is Nostalgia.
See what Gadie's coin count will look like after he's smashed
He'll
all
be around 400, I think. Oh wait, no. Yeah, he should be close to 400.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm bad at math. No, there we go. Yeah, 391. That's. Or it'll be 393. There was a couple more coins.
You got it.
Oh, yeah, very good for coins. And he'll probably get an extra box in this mission as well, so he might be able to skip something. And oh, he's getting this fend. I think he'll only need either probably just cross the burger actually. And Homer 2, assuming he gets the beach box.
Automatic transmission. Boy, I
am excelente. Oh, I wanted a peanut. Looks harder than it is.
Nostalgia's Globex is doing a lot of wheeling.
Yeah. Oh, he's got hit and run. This is
absolutely.
Nostalgia's actually
not
going for the older set as well, I've noticed.
Yeah. Safer. It's safer.
Yeah.
Don't want to
safer, a bit slower. Yeah, is he remembering to activate this last checkpoint? Otherwise, he can't finish the race.
It's like he remembered. Now, fingers crossed on the cutscene skip.
He gets it. He takes his time to not on pause.
Nicely done.
So it was about 123, I think, entering Homer 2.
It looked like he was dead on the 123 mark.
So he's going to be a little more than a minute ahead of Nostalgia, I think. Ooh, Nostalgia getting caught on that wall. And there's the out of bounds to come. Daisy could lose time to that.
That is true. The out of bounds might be a determining factor. Nostalgia going to get lots of money out of here. He didn't blow up the boxes during the FMJ mission like Gadie did, so
he'll take a bit more time collecting these coins after. He's got a lot of coins now. Wow, that's a... Whew! That's a lot of coins. 444, wow. I mean, it's 56 more coins for the rest of the game.
Yeah, that's coins sorted, guys.
And he gets that then, so yeah, he literally only needs...
Bad idea.
He's going to end up very overcoined, I think, if anything. Gadie's actually 12 short.
Nostalgia having a bit of a pretty good driving moment there.
But he can definitely pick up just 12 coins around and about. Oh, he's going to play it safe. He's just going to pick up a neighbour's box. Nostalgia's, I think, had a bit of an awkward driving, but it still says he's first, so he should be fine. That's always my meter. If it stays second for a long time, that's when I get scared I'm going to fail the race. But it looks good for him.
Let's do this thing.
Gadie going to be entering the final sort of auto school type mission, whilst Nostalgia is going to be doing the cutscene skip. Fingers crossed.
What was it?
And he's done it.
Yeah, 77 seconds difference, I think. Which is lucky for some. Who will be lucky for? Gadie and Nostalgia.
27 seconds is not a big enough lead to be comfortable in
No.
level 7 with these outer bounds, which they are all going to be going for.
Is it big enough to safely go for a... whatever you call it? Is it safe enough to just play it safe in inbounds? Is that enough to lead Nostalgia's out of bounds?
You definitely don't want to be doing inbounds.
We're getting a word guide. Oh wow, Nostalgia's... oh yeah, he must be on... yeah, if he's this close to Gadie, and Gadie is not far off his PB. Nostalgia's apparently 245... oh, it's around PB.
That is exciting news. Go Nostalgia.
Debated.
Oh,
he's 70 seconds behind someone who I think can probably get like a 135, so it could be a... he could still be PB by a decent chunk here.
The alien car gets stuck on the barn.
About a minute.
He pushes it to get it going. Nostalgia's got all the coins he needs.
Yeah, both runners safe
right,
and over point. Now will Gadie... I assume Gadie will go for out of bounds. I don't think the lead's enough to risk playing inbounds.
Here we go. First attempt.
Him. Gets a good bounce.
Oh, that looks fast. It looks fast.
Cage is kind of awkward. He needs to get out from it.
Wiggle your way up.
Don't drop. Fall there. I think he should be okay.
Should be it. There should
Just
be
the ceiling between him and out of bounds, and he's falling. Oh no.
Oh no 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 no!
Oh, come on, back up, back up.
It's crashing time.
My stream froze.
Oh, he's restarting.
Yeah, I think he wasn't gonna make it.
Sweet.
Looks so good, but looking good isn't.
Oh, and doesn't get the boost. I mean, he's restarting again.
Going for an inbound.
Just going inbounds. But that's quite the time loss he's had there.
Because this is... it doesn't only just make this mission a lot slower, it makes the next mission and the mission after that.
Yeah,
and
no, well... what if he does... I assume he won't go for OG74, but yeah, over these next 2 missions it loses a fair amount of time. And if Nostalgia gets a good 7-3, then this race could split back around. Whew! Excited.
Oh, you should be, because this is...
yeah, Nostalgia does go for out of bounds, I believe.
Nostalgia gets out of bounds in 7-3. I'd say he's definitely going to take the lead. Yeah, there's no way he can't be.
I think Gadie will finish 7-3 ahead of Nostalgia. Oh wait, it's quite close actually. I'll have to pay attention to that.
Here comes Nostalgia's out of bounds attempt, probably. Yep, he's doing it.
Definitely.
He's going up the wall. Here we go.
That looked like a good lineup.
Going.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, he's going to take the lead. I'm just calling it right now.
I think Nostalgia will get the lead with these out of bounds. But that was a fantastic climb there. That went really well for him. And we say take the lead, he's still got to get the parking right on 7-4. He has to get good RNG in 7-5. It's not a done deal from here.
I failed.
Oh my gosh, this could come down to like the cemetery research at this point. That's a scary thought.
In the suck, please.
Nice suck.
Now, what Nostalgia's going to do now is he's going to talk to this racing zombie to spawn in the 70s car, then instantly cancel because he doesn't actually want to be doing this mission. And now he's got his 70s car, he's going to go to the school and start the mission.
Seems to park quite close. If you park too close, you can soft lock the game when you try. I don't know if it's when you enter or try and leave. Yeah, it's fine. Also, if you park too far away, you can just kind of fall while running to your car.
Yeah.
You have to restart mission.
He's about to do an actual hard trick of parking the car.
Yeah, no, you've got to get this car parking accurate. Otherwise, you have to do 7-5 inbounds. The out of bounds here doesn't really save any time over inbounds. It's all on 7-5.
Most recent runs that I've got this far, I have failed the parking.
Nice. How did you do the inbound 7-5? Was it in Spooky, Greg?
Oh no! In my most recent one, I got the Globex car and yeeted myself out.
Oh yes,
around.
you did the 7.5 OG, didn't you?
I did that.
Nostalgia now climbing this.
Time
So
to
I
climb.
think Nostalgia might be close to ahead actually. If you consider the difference in timers, the amount of time it takes to start this mission, I think he's already ahead. But yeah, we won't know until the end of this mission. And Nostalgia didn't check it.
But yeah, that's a good point. We got to see. Thing is. Oh,
the chair saved him.
Right, get ready for spooky. He can't jump. Is his jump button broken or something?
I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to run to it. I think he can. Because if the jump button's broken, this makes getting the right car at the end quite hard.
He's
playing fast.
He
didn't jump onto the car, which makes me think maybe if there is an issue with his jump button, that could be very bad. If the traffic spawn isn't the right height.
Can get back in the car. Oh, Christ for that.
I thought for a second he didn't have it there.
One thing I'd like to mention about Spooky Greg is that not only is he the best traffic car, that's only a tiny reason why you want him. The main reason why you want him is because he's the most common traffic car. So when you get
it doesn't matter. They count as two separate things. So there'll be a Spooky Greg car with the waste and one without.
Oh. So ignore everything I've said, but once again...
But it's the fastest traffic car, you're right. And also it's the coolest traffic car.
I'm getting a bit of trouble getting...
does have it.
He's into the ghost boat now.
I think he must be having issues with his jump emote. Jump button even.
He'd be on the same level as Snake.
I didn't check Gadie's time starting this mission. But apparently he's in the lead. Well, someone says lead, someone says neck and neck. But there's still 7-6 to come, so you can't really make this judgment.
It's so close, it practically is neck and neck.
Yeah, there's no point judging this until they start 7-7. It's one reset for Gadie. Someone's saying 20 seconds, someone's saying tight, no one's... there's no...
This way through
so Nostalgia not doing the fastest way out of bounds. Gadie got it. Gadie got the first reset, the hardest one. I thought it might have been a little too early, but very nicely done. Now he backs up to for this reset to increase his height. And all he has to do is get this launch. He's taking his time on the lineup. Nostalgia's on. Either Nostalgia's inbounds or he's going for bridge clip.
Has Gadie done it?
Yes, he's got it. I think he's never really.
Bridge clip. He looks like he
is. Nostalgia's on 60 then. Oh wow. It depends on how many times this takes Nostalgia, because this is faster than the resets. Only if you get it quickly. He's struggling here.
He looked like he did touch it the first two times, it just like the hitbox makes no sense. And he's done the bridge clip.
He's got it! Oh wow, this is going to be really close. So yeah, that confirms it. Nostalgia's been running this whole time on 60. Which means it's very impressive he was so close in the early game, because it's slow on 60 than on 100.
Correct thing to reverse onto the car park to be on the same level as Grandpa.
So Nostalgia's on big PB pace apparently. We'll see what time Gadie starts this mission, because this is where it counts now.
33, 52.
Well, it's 52, 53 sort of crossover. Nostalgia is, I think, ahead. So it literally comes down to this mission. No, Nostalgia's definitely ahead. So it will just come down to this mission. Gadie doing the jump zone strats, and he's got it, I think. This saves a couple of seconds, because you have...
That's pretty cool and is very fast.
There's a bit of setup time, but you basically have unlimited top speed here. Oh, he spun out a bit towards the end. And he might have to back up to finish the tunnel. So Nostalgia, I think, about 20 seconds ahead here. Okay, 24 would be given. Yeah, because of the countdown timer. Wow, this is such a close race. We'll just come back to their driving on the inbound. But it's Nostalgia's. It's in Nostalgia's hands. Holy moly!
He still has to race to the school without dropping the waste, which is
taking a safer line for thing. But he's gonna have to back up to trigger the race finish. So that's some time lost there by not doing the jump zone.
Race finish, and they're both.
It's not 24 seconds, but it's dropping so close. And Nostalgia's definitely on PB. His PB is a 1:37.42. Gadie safely around the truck there. Probably within about half a minute or so from finishing the mission.
Thought Nostalgia might have hit that pipe thing there in the trailer park. You don't want to touch that.
Yeah, Nostalgia can play it slightly safe, but it's still going to be very close, I think.
It's like
Gadie is finished. Gadie knows his time. Is not confident. Nostalgia, I think, should win this. 1:35.36, and Nostalgia is probably on line to beat that by about 10 seconds or so.
Oh, it's gonna be so tight.
This is Nostalgia taking it a bit safe there.
Oh, I can't breathe.
Oh, he should have it. Yeah, no, unless he has to blow the waste to lose it now. We'll really struggle with this. No, there we go. That's it.
The beam.
Wow. Wow.
What a race!
13 seconds in it, and oh my days.
Okay, hello.
Oh my. I mean,
best
wow.
race so far.
Can I my heart? ever since spilling 7-3 the first time, my heart it's been pounding and it just hasn't stopped.
Because you were definitely ahead going into Homer 2 there. Is Nostalgia joining the call?
Yeah, wait, I sent my dog out. He's been crying for the past 10 minutes. Jesus.
Oh.
It's not animal abuse, I swear. Jesus.
Alex has a point. Zopan versus Smith. That was a 3-second win, but this was so close to the start and then very back and forth towards the end.
Was that real or a hot dog dream?
Hot dog dream.
Same.
I think, despite failing a poo cutscene, I still say this is the run that I'm probably the happiest with. Out of any run I've done in a very long time.
That's good.
Is that would have been a 132?
Yeah, maybe a high.
I think barely a
133.
Yeah, so that would have PB'd if it wasn't for the poo cutscene.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So, but I only lost 1 minute and 45 seconds in part 2, and I saved another 40 seconds off of my summer best this race again.
Yeah, you got a very good Duff truck and FMJ, because that's what pulled you in front of Nostalgia.
Oh,
yeah, I was.
Boost missions.
I was. I forgot to mute the stream and turn it off in on my other monitor after the cutscene skipped. So I was just watching and I was just listening, and yeah, it was incredibly close. So, I mean, my heart is still going and I'm genuinely shaking. So,
I can't believe it.
That was. I'm not really over that, to be fair. Anything
I knew this would be the hardest race, but Nostalgia, you say something I've said a lot.
The PB Nostalgia.
My heart is going so fast.
I think everyone's is. That was.
I thought I'd lost it whenever I missed Bridge Clip the first couple of times. I thought that was it.
Yeah, that was. Oh my days.
Oh, speaking of that, I thought I failed the first reset.
Yeah, it looked like
I thought I failed.
I thought you were too soon.
Are you playing on like 150, Gadie?
I'm playing on 100.
I see.
Yeah, I would do 60, but Bridge Clip is too inconsistent for it to be.
Yeah. But fair, you're
anywhere near the realm of me touching.
So you're on 60, right, Nostalgia? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm 60.
It's impressive because you were like neck and neck, basically until midway through Lisa, I think, when you've got bad sleuthing RNG.
Yeah, that was bad Snake there.
I'd like to point out, this is probably the worst Homer one I've ever had in a run, ever. It was so bad.
My home one I thought my home one was like a min 11:30, but no, it's 11:45.
Mine was what, like a 12:01 or something?
12:01? Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Like my PB.
Jesus.
Hey, this one is already bad. It's like an 11:50 something.
Oh, I've just read if Black Van didn't get stuck in bottom Frank, I'd have won the race.
Oh.
Ouch.
Ouch.
If I didn't know, also if I didn't wrong warp and then accidentally reset a nerd screen.
Oh my!
That's the mistake that I made. That
Yeah.
probably single-handedly cost me winning this race.
Let's see what some of best is, because I got a lot of goals in that.
Can we just race you two every day or week?
Nine.
Do you want to give me a heart attack? Please no.
Wow.
I will repeatedly say this is the one race I was genuinely nervous about racing in my group. And I think just how close it was kind of shows that.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
I was on like 131 or 132 pace until the start of March, and then Donut Truck just completely.
Donut Truck was not good.
If you were on par, if you were on par with me at a poo, you were 131, 132.
Actually, to be fair, Part 2 cost you a lot of time, Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Part 2 did cost me a lot of time.
Even though you
I played it a little bit too safe and set to kill.
Yeah. It was more about I know you got the backup strat in Duff for me, but Skinner was a nightmare.
But that was a nostalgia backup.
Oh, that was.
Oh yeah, Nostalgia. Did you restart FMJ?
You did.
Yes, I did.
Okay, I
reset the traffic and it spawned in front of Skinner, so I couldn't get the strats. I thought, well, I'll try it again. It won't save me. It won't lose me too much time. And then the exact same thing happened. So I was just like, fine, I'll continue.
Yeah. No, I was going into Dub for me. After failing the kitchen skip, my mindset just kind of like changed. Now it's just right. That's it. I'm just gonna play it split by split.
Yeah.
6-1 kind of. I think I played pretty poorly in terms of driving in that, and then I rainbowed 6-2, so I drove pretty well in that. FMJ I rainbowed, Set to Kill I rainbowed, Can Curtis I rainbowed, Rigor Murters I rainbowed.
So you just had like a really solid late game.
Yeah. Like I said, if I didn't get a poo cutscene skip, that would have been low 133, 132.
That's insane.
Yeah, in that 6-1, you both picked up bot like the exact same time.
We had simultaneous board.
I deliberately went out of my way to like slow down just so I could get bored. Because I didn't think I'd have a chance of actually winning the race. So I was like, oh well, I'll just take the time loss.
Wow. I was red. Oh, Donut. Yeah, Donut Truck went bad for me.
Yeah, you both had bad Donut Trucks.
What? Yeah.
Well, I got the strat, but then I was too far back, so we just drove straight out.
Do you know what the problem
God damn it, that's another mistake I did that lost me the race.
I actually hit the wrong buttons in Donut Truck. I hit like reverse and get out as if I was going to stop in front of him and get out. And then I realized, wait, that's not what you do for this strat, and then it was too late.
Because you nearly got it, it was just a bit too far to the right and you hit into the wall.
Yeah. Like, I just went full panic mode to try and recover it.
But also, Nostalgia, you PB'd by 2 minutes, didn't you? I think?
Yeah.
2:24.
I think it's actually exactly 2 minutes on my full PB. It's either that or like slightly
I'll
over
check it
2
for you
minutes.
just quickly.
The one on SRC is
Is it?
37:40 something.
Oh, it's a 40 something. Okay,
It's
so
a,
it's like
it's a 37:42. So you PB
Okay,
by
yeah,
I've only been comparing against
2
my
minutes
60
20.
FPS splits, which are 138-ish.
Alright.
So like they're close enough to my old PB, but they aren't. The funniest thing about the splits I'm running against is I had 2 minutes time save and Set to Kill.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Any final words, Gadie, Nostalgia?
I will beat you eventually, Nostalgia.
That's the second time now.
To be fair, the first time was an interesting race, but this one was definitely, I think, much more entertaining to watch.
This was fantastic.
But one other thing from me as well, Gadie, you finished all your matches. You've gone 3-1. I mean, could that be winners?
I think Nostalgia is, I believe, going to win all of his games. I don't see him losing one now. So I think that guarantees me winners.
It's
Everybody will have 2 losses.
essentially. There's the chance that if like Nostalgia loses to Lappin and then they both win all their other games, then
Yeah.
everyone's got 3 points. But that's just me
Yikes!
being.
Triple bonus
Yeah,
game.
it's.
There's a few groups where that's still technically a possibility.
Mm.
And
No, I-
30
I'm-
soon, TM.
130 for me is incredibly close. It's so, it amazes me how close it is, especially with how much I'm lowering my sum of best just in these past 2 races. Like
I'm
1 minute
definitely
20
not.
shaved off.
I'm definitely not 130 pace just yet. Like, I could do it if I had an absolutely insane run, but probably more likely to be like a 132 or 3.
I think if I have a run similar to what I just had, where Black Van and Barton Frank didn't mess up, Nerd Race Green, I didn't do the wrong warp and whatnot. Donut Trick went better, and because I'm just looking at my splits now, I was red throughout all of March until Cola was. Not Cola was, Outer Space.
You had a good cola truck, to be fair. I think.
Mine
Was that maybe the
was
first one?
Not quite so good.
Oh, the first one was horrible. The second one, I thought I was in position to get him before the gate, and because I've been really bad at getting him just before the stairs in practice, I was like, I'll just take it.
Yeah.
And then last stroke was pretty good, but I got Canyonera going to take the jump.
Oh, you did? Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Oh, I
That-
got
that's
Wobbly
another thing
Car
that lost me the race.
In Bone Storm, I got Wobbly Car.
You had wobbly
Oh.
car?
I missed Johnson Burns.
Yeah.
Oh
Didn't
no!
Yeah, because you had a really rough bone storm, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
like, as soon
didn't
as I
realise
went
you
for
had
the
the
first hit, I was
driving.
like, something's not right here.
It's been a long time since I've heard of wobbly car and bone storm.
There was a group race doing at some point where I think Liquid had his car and the truck both have it,
And the truck.
apparently.
It's gonna get wonky driving.
Also,
more-
can we note on my amazing baby truck?
Oh,
Baby
that
van?
was fantastic.
That was great.
Because as soon as it started, I was like, okay, so he's got sensible driving. I'm just gonna have to take the minute time loss here. And then he just slammed himself into the stairs, and I was like, okay, cool.
See, because I had the highlights channel up, and just while I was running, 'cause it was what Discord was left on, and I'm trying to find it now. I see OP Baby Van as a highlight come up, and I'm like, oh, he's in Baby Van, and I think at this point I'm just starting Never Trust the Snake. I think that was when that was. So I was like, oh, I have quite a lead here, and then
Yeah, you were.
yeah,
you were
I
either
just remember seeing that.
Whatever you call it, Wiggum, or starting Never Trust a Snake.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
No,
Sorry, carry on.
Sorry. My coins that run were highest I've ever seen them. Like in any attempts I've ever done. Being able to basically afford clubs before even starting 5-7 and having a box in a gazebo. And I got the freebie in the gazebo. Freebies were just incredible for me, especially in the late game. The early game, not at all, but late game.
My early game freebies were really solid. Apart, like I missed the one in Neighbor's Garden, and I think that was it. I think I got the rest of them.
Yeah. Like in Apu, I got the back of the town hall freebie, and then I got hospital freebie, and then I got police station on foot.
Yeah.
And then I made menu walks
See,
for
I didn't get police
Missed
station
armored
on
truck.
foot.
You both had really good coins, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, my coins were like, I was really overcoined whenever I realized in Never Trust a Snake. It's like, oh, I've got nearly
And then you
enough
got
to
the
actually
slow
get
group
the
coins
car.
anyway. Or was that?
Yeah.
I think also if that's something to improve on Nostalgia, it's your coin route at the end. I
My
feel like
endgame
you
coin
collected
route is
too
just
many
whatever
coins.
goes.
I feel like you've collected too many coins at that point.
Yeah.
You was already
Like,
set.
I have a really set in stone early game one, and I'm really good at adjusting to that. But then as soon as it hits like Apu, then I just kind of do whatever it'll get me to Globex or Zombie Car. Whoops. Just dropped my controller.
But yeah, actually, to build on the point that Guff made, you're not only bopped Mango, you are just behind Bill. So you are in a Mango and Bill sandwich.
Ooh.
That's a pretty OG group right there.
Yeah.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, am I? Oh, please don't tell me I am. Oh God, I am.
What?
I'm doing a restream
When?
in an hour.
Hey, I'm
Oof.
doing a race in an hour. I'm doing a race in an hour, so.
I'm doing a commentary in an hour. I'll see you all in an hour. Yeah?
All right.
Oh,
Thank you.
you're doing the next two commentary, Snub.
Lovely.
Day. I hope everyone enjoyed my voice, or else you're not gonna have a good day today.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in an hour's time for what's the next race?
KSFQ versus me.
Oh yeah.
That will definitely be as exciting and close as this one.
It will be very close.
There
You don't
definitely
want
will
to
be
miss
like
it.
a half an hour difference.
It will be
in
very
final
close.
times.
In the cutscene.
That's true. Yeah.
It's always
no.
close then. Anyway.
It'll be close as long as it loads quickly. And as soon as we start collocate, that's out of the window because I have to wait for ages.
Yeah.
Anyhow, thanks for
It'll
watching,
be-
everyone.
it'll be good.
I think we'll head off now.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
We'll see you in
everybody.
an hour.
Bye.